Gathering intel.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Beast, and we are back in the building. I wanted to fill you guys in just in case you didn't know about the patch notes that came out today, May 20th, Monday. Patch notes came out today about XDEFIANT. Now, as we all know, XDEFIANT is right around the corner. I would say around the corner, but it's really here. We got one more day, guys. One more day for XDEFIANT, and we will be playing that. Finally, we've been waiting on this for a long time, and the day is finally here. If you haven't already, make sure you go to Ubisoft. Do all your preloading, do everything that you got to do to get the game installed so you won't have to wait for the actual installation when the game does come out. Now, you can't actually play it today, but you can go do a preload just to get all that stuff out the way so you won't have to worry about that on tomorrow. Now we got that out the way, on to the good stuff with the patch notes. Now, like I said before, the patch notes did come out today. So they did make some changes pre the game, coming out. They did make some changes. So they did another patch on the 18th. So if you've seen something on the 18th that might be different, here's the update for that. So real quick, we're gonna do this in real time. As I go through this, looking at the gameplay and the factions, they say like they changed some things with the Echelon. The Echelon faction is back. We fixed the issue with agents turning invincible in a bad way versus the good and intended way. Now, I don't know if this had anything to do with the last beta test, the session test that they had a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, where there was an issue with the invisibility of a character in the game. He would also stay invisible, or I don't know if it was a glitch. I don't know what it was, but if this is the same thing that they're talking about, supposedly that they fixed that. And it's good that they probably addressing a lot of things now, go ahead and get a lot of stuff out the way. And I'm sure they're going to have issues that they're going to have to address after the game is actually launched. But we're cool with that. At least they're telling us that they fixing some of the things, and that's what it's all about. They also brought back the spider ability. Now, if you notice in the last session or the test session, nobody ran it, nobody used it, they didn't have it. I guess it was a glitch. I guess it was an issue. Where they're saying now that it's returned. They fixed whatever had the problems with it, and your face will be hugging. That's why I say prepare your face for hugging. The spider will actually hug your face. So they brought that back. So the people that do want to use that is here. And guys, anybody can go pull this up. I'm not going to go all the way through this. So if you want to go through it in depth, in detail, you can also go pull this up. You can go pull it up off of Twitter. You can Google it. It's everywhere. So if you want to go through this and run down to the audio and all these things that's in here, you can actually do that. It's not a lot, but it's in here for you. So we're going to go past the devices. We're going to go down to the net code because I think that's very important. So what it's saying is occasionally after you died, you could still run around the world for a few seconds. Now, when you die, you stay fully dead as your opponents attended. So they had some issue. I didn't see that issue, but apparently they had some issues where if somebody died, I guess you would just stay running around for a little bit before you fully died. So they fixed that. Now, when you kill somebody, they're dead. If you get shot and you die in the game, you're dead. Now, this is the other thing that I think that's very important to me and probably to everybody else. Of course, XDEFIANT is not going to have skill-based matchmaking. So the priority of skill matchmaking is not going to be in the game. But what they're going to put into the game, where it used to be back in the day, where ping is king, priority, it will be ping. So based on this, they reduced the range between the highest ping and lowest ping in matchmaking. So now you'll be grouped with players who have a more similar ping to your own. So if you have fiber, if you have great connection, based on what they say, if you have great connection, the matchmaking is going to be prioritized to that. So basically, you're going to be matched with people that has a similar connection as you. If you have a bad connection, you're going to be matched up with people with bad connection. It has nothing to do with their play style. You can have a bad person with a good play style or a bad play style. It has nothing to do with it. It's getting back to the ping is king. So if you had good connection or have good connection, The matchmaking is prioritized around that. Audio, they fixed a couple of things in audio. Now, when I played the beta, the last version of the beta, I didn't have issues with the audio. I could hear people pretty decent. I guess you probably could tweak some things, but I didn't have, you know, pretty much a big problem with the audio. Some people may have. I haven't seen a lot of people say anything about the audio, but whatever issues that they did have with the audio, and again, you can go in here and read this, guys. But whatever issue they did have with the audio, they addressed it. It also seems like they fixed a lot of things with the game crashing or PlayStation, and address certain issues. And again, guys, when the game does launch, it's not going to be 100%. It's not going to be flawless. I mean, what game is? COD has been releasing for years with issues. Other games, Apex, every game has its little issues. But at least we got to the point to where the game can be released, the game can be launched. They can address the issues. If we have any problems with the issues or whatever that they say that they address, we can feed them the information. They can be transparent and let us know that they're getting back to it or trying to fix it. But at least we finally got it to where we can play the game. We can play the game, something competitive, no skill-based matchmaking, prioritizing the ping, which is very important. I think it's very important. You may have some issues with desync, and I did read in another article that they might have a little things to address with the desyncing, but the game is still playable. I just wanted to chime in with you guys and touch bases on what's going on. I see you guys on the battlefield. It's your boy Beast. Gone. Oh, now that we got that out of the way, if you do see me out there, you already know what it is. You already know what's on. It's your boy Beast. Gone.